This Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, aka 5 p.m. in California, these 3 pieces are dropping. They usually sell out very quickly, so stay tuned. This Friday, launch. Super excited. I'm filming with a pretty amazing camera. Here, I'll show you right now. This is a Canon 6D. It's got a really nice lens. It's got this microphone. It's got this tripod. It's got this flip out screen, and that's me talking. What's up? The issue with having this setup has been precisely this. I have a bag that weighs 1,000,000 pounds just to carry that camera, my skateboard, my computer, everything. So when I go skateboard, it's pretty much a burden. But as a skateboarder who goes out and documents himself doing tricks, I feel like I only need these things. A GoPro, a mount, a phone camera, and a phone tripod. Now these are all things I could technically just carry in my pockets. Well, if I had cargo pants. Now there's a lot of content not being achieved because of the handicap of carrying so much gear all the time. If I only had these on me, I feel like I could do everything and it would be awesome. I feel like these items capture the most essence of what skateboarding means to most people and is to me. But it would even be uncomfortable if I just kept these in my pockets. And I thought about it for a second and I was like, wait, wasn't there once this trend that has now turned into a commodity that I haven't partaken in yet? Yes. Okay, everything's cool about this, except I don't know if I can skate with it on my body. I'm like thinking about jumping around and how much it'll be moving. Maybe if I put it behind me like this. But in this instance, it makes me think that a fanny pack would actually probably be better. Behind me actually feels really good. And when I take off, put it in front of me for that fashion. Keep the wallet and my other phone in my pockets while I skate, unfortunately. Unless I can put my phone in the front right here, which I can, technically. I mean, that's not gonna come out. This might work. Probably not the smartest time to go out street skateboarding, and this is what I look like. Actually, the black sort of matches my hair anyways, but this is not the best time, and I ran an errand anyway, so I kind of defeated the whole purpose of being out with my arms free, because now I have groceries. I still have to go by the camera store and buy more batteries for this thing. Thank you so much. Do you know where I can find like the GoPro batteries?
On the second floor, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So honestly, you saw a lot more than you would usually see, especially because I have to set up the camera every single time. With this, I just hit the button and I start filming, but I was alternating the GoPro facing forward and facing down, which I think is a crucial thing for skateboarding because you don't want to just stare at the feet the whole time, or you don't want to just stare straight ahead. But having this as well, this is super easy to set up. I feel like this process is going to work. Let me know if the actual quality of the content is messing with your head at all, but there still is this one problem.
The audio is still not 100%, but I feel like it's just a sacrifice you have to make because carrying an extra microphone that's as big as this entire setup is ridiculous.
And just like that, we have ended up in San Francisco. We are out here for a random event, but I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about something that I mentioned in a video just the other day that I just saw. I'm gonna do a whole video about this, but the association with like these guys skating and then the term hypebeast is so funny because the kids skating who represent the brand are the least hypebeast dudes in the world. The irony is that almost every skateboarder I know is pretty strongly biased against hypebeasts. In my head, when I think about the two worlds, they seem pretty separate, even though I think they're becoming more and more open to the idea of hypebeastism, hypebeastiality. I definitely don't have like a personal bias against it, but the term hypebeast itself, if you look it up, is actually mostly a derogatory slang word for someone, usually a man, that's weird that it says that, who follows trends in fashion, particularly streetwear, for the purpose of making a social statement. And then of course a skater is a person who skates, especially on ice. Dance in the club with my girlfriend. Hiya! Alright, let's go get food in a second. What do you think about hypebeast? Like if I started getting super hypebeast, what would you think? Would you think it was cool, or flattering, attractive, hot, sexual?
If it made you happy, I guess that's fine, but I think a lot of it is just seeking out labels and trying to find your happiness in what other people think of you, which I never think is healthy.
That's a good point. I think the most taboo part about it is the money situation. Yeah. The fact that people buy thousands of dollars of outfits, I think is where the biggest controversy comes in. And I think that's also why skaters are typically not hypebeasts, because skaters are typically
they don't have money.
Not at all. Especially in California, the people who move out there to make it as skaters in Long Beach, etc., they're usually like all on food stamps and struggling super hard. So of course they're not gonna splurge. They can't splurge at all unless they wanna not pay for rent that month on an outfit.
If they are paying rent.
If they are paying rent, yeah. So I think that's where the divide comes in, and that's also where some of the controversy comes in of brands like Supreme that might charge a lot for a product. It came from skateboarding, which doesn't have money, and now people with more money can sort of put themselves in the category of these cool, edgy skaters by spending a lot of money, which skaters can't do. That's sort of the irony. I'll see you tomorrow for another video every single weekday on this channel. Tune your face in. Love you so much. Progress daily. Babe, your butt's been in the shot like the entire time.
Babe?
Yes?
Selection of a spa gift. Can we go get massage?
Keep killing it.